LOL, but beautiful is in the eye of the beholder. Don't be shallow.
It's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so
I feel like you can age as a woman and
sweet.
still be beautiful when you're older, but you might
He is
not
so
look
sweet.
as good as you did in your prime ages.
This whole
That's
debate
true.
is going
And
down
true.
to if your preference is 18, 19, 20-year-old women, then yeah, you might think that way. But I don't think that the majority of women just turn to shit once they're 30 years old, or all women look
one's
better
saying
at
that,
20.
though.
So,
But
but I
don't you
also don't
realize
think that
that
they
you're
look
building
better
a
when they were
straw
20
man
than
to
they do at
argue
30.
with?
Andrew.
Nobody's claiming that women who are in their 40s can't be beautiful women.
That's not what I
We're
said.
just claiming that the overwhelming majority of them are still going to be way more beautiful when they're 25 versus 45. That's not only is a reasonable take, but it's objective reality everywhere that I look.
And this is why women are so scared of aging, because it's like they're. I don't know. For me personally, I'm scared of aging because it's like there's so much stuff in society where it's like, oh, 25, you've hit, you know, like you've hit it.
I think it's
like
also-
you've hit the wall. You're done. Your value in society has gone down. So yeah, I think there's a problem. I know, but I think there's a I'm not saying I know, but I'm saying there's a problem with that type of thinking, and that's so toxic.
Well, because it makes you
Cognitive
feel
dissonance.
bad, but it doesn't make it less objectively true. That's the problem. Is like I think that the opposite is true.
Like,
I think
even-
the
But
we're also
problem
talking about
is
personal
when you
opinion
say
about ourselves,
we need to
not
dismiss what is
generalizing every
objectively
woman.
true and try to
Like-
make people kind of lie to everybody to make these untrue statements that, hey,
not-
guess what, girl? At 45, you're going to be just as hot as you were at 20. So it's ridiculous.
Okay, well, first of
it's
all,
absolutely
we went
ridiculous.
from 20
Who
to
in the
30 to
world,
25 to 45, which is
thinks
two very
this way?
different
We
age
know,
ranges.
we all know, none of us are stupid at this table.
I don't even
You
know
all
if you
know
hear you.
that most women look way better when they're 25 than 45.
I check IDs for my job, right? Almost every single day I'm checking hella IDs, and I will tell you, majority of the women who come in at 35 look a lot better than the 21-year-olds I'm checking. It's not cap.
That,
The
what you
21-year-olds,
just said
first of
makes
all-
literally, hang on, what you just said, Kiko, makes no sense at
How?
all.
It's my
You
experience,
You can
Andrew.
see them. Why do you need to look at their ID? That's
I'm
the
a
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
bartender. I'm a bartender. I check IDs. I'm a bartender.
You can check their face because they're in front of you. Why do you need to check their
No,
ID?
you're missing that point. My point is, since I'm not just looking at people and being like, oh, she's about 35, oh, she's about 25. I'm actually checking their ID, see what year they're born, and then get to decide based on their age. And I get to actually know their exact age. And I'm not just trying to guess how old they are. I can actually see the number on their ID from the year they were born. So
Yeah,
I
but
know
the ID
that
doesn't
group.
show what they look like 10 years earlier. What are you talking about?
Sometimes
In
the
Arizona,
picture
they
But
is
so
really
maybe
direct
I'm not comparing it to that woman at 21. Maybe she looked better at 21 to 31. I'm just saying as a whole, that majority of women that I see look better when they are about to hit 30 or around 30 than they do at 21. So if as a whole most women look better at 30, then that woman too probably looks better now than she did.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Kiko, the woman who comes in and gives you her ID, you can see her, right?
Yes, Andrew.
So you don't need to look at her ID to see what she looks like. You can see it, and then
He's missing my point.
you look at the ID and you can say, okay, I know how old this
It's
woman
going
is.
over your head, Andrew. It's
So you
okay,
have
baby.
no-
It's
You have
okay,
no
baby. It's
comparison
going
from
over
her
your head.
25 to her 10-year younger self, right?
Yes, you're right, Andrew.
So then I don't even understand the argument, Kiko.
I don't either, Andrew. You're right.
Oh my gosh.